winds blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page lies, it's about to begin. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters. They don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells your friend, Mike, he's your man. And he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide. Click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Yeah, here at Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nation Pride.
Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening? It's early. It's a special early edition of the Daily Brew. All right, let's get this sucker started. Good morning. How's it going? So, I set an event on Facebook because we normally are live at 9:19, but holy cow, Facebook's like pounding me with like updates and 10-minute reminders, and my phones are going off, and I don't know if I'm going to do that again. So I apologize if you got notified. I just didn't want anybody showing up at 9:19 and think, what the heck, we're closed. So good morning, everybody. What's cooking? Let's see. We'll do a few hellos here, and then we'll talk tropics. Let's say hi to Hunter. We'll kill two birds with one stone. We'll have Hunter and say hello and give our press to ABC at the same time, because we love ABC. Don't snort. All right, so we got a little bit of something cooking out there. We're going to show lots to watch, not a lot to stress about other than rain, but we still got a lot to talk about with the tropics. We'll get in on it, but we'll see some highs. YouTube's working, so we got Brandy Wilson and Michael Faulkner. Sandra says hello. Sandoval, pretty cool name, Oval, if you like NASCAR. We got spinach out there. Somebody just says yes. Morning, John Carson. What's up, Jim in North Carolina? What's up, Dunedin Lineman Smith from Dunedin? What's up, Beth from Afghanistan? What the heck you doing? Oh, it's morning in Afghanistan? Must be like really early over there. But you'll be back in New Orleans, party hardy. So we got somebody watching from Afghanistan. That's incredible. Emily Phillips, good morning. What's up? This is Hunter, by the way, everybody. Little Hunter, say hi. You guys named him. He was born on our show. The first Frenchie to ever be born on a weather show. You guys named him. We named him Hunter because he's a hurricane hunter. And guess what? The hurricane hunters are getting gassed up. They're getting ready to fly into our Invest 92. So what's happening? All right, so we're early today because I got to pick Emily up. We're going to say goodbye to Hunter. So we're picking up Emily from camp today. She had softball camp. And so we'll be heading that way to Lakeland. And then we're going softball. But we'll be back live tomorrow at 9:19. So big thanks, ABC. We love them to death. We're going to be doing some photos with them soon. Pumping some Drunk Donkey Hurricane Hunter beer. This just came out, so let's go right into it. while we still say hellos. I'll leave this up here. Maybe you can read it while we chit chat. This just got posted literally. Look at that. That's cool. I'll just leave it right there. What's up, Chris over there? Afternoon there. Yeah, I don't know what time it is over there. Oh God, don't be talking military time. You get me all confused. I still don't even UTC time gets me screwed up. Somebody says thanks for awesome weather updates. Well, I appreciate it. I try hard. What's up, Richie from Carolina Storm Spotters? What's up, Diana? Cool. Going to Disney. I think you'll be fine, John. I believe you'll be fine. Little sprinkles here and there, but Disney World is not a washout. So subtract 12 from 1635. So it's 1533. 1533. Shelly? Julie's laughing at me. Julie's home. All right, so here's the scoop. This just got posted. We're at 90%, and it's a very broad area. I just posted satellite imagery. So we're still watching the same area over and over and over and over and over again. Holy cow, but it's finally materializing so we can be done with it. 13 days ago, we started talking about this. The model started showing this. And it wasn't guessing. It wasn't going, people are like, you can't go long range. Well, it's because history repeats itself. This time of year, this is where we watch. And the models picked up on it. We had an enhanced MJO. We had a lot of tropical waves, early season tropical waves. We had earlier than normal. And then we had, enhanced MJO. Add those up, you get 1 + 1 is 3. We are the longest blob. We hype blobs at Mike's weather page, right? We are the hypers. But anyway, so hurricane hunters are flying out later today. Could be a tropical depression this tonight or the morning. And we'll see if it gets a tropical storm, Definitely possible. The NHC is kind of doing what I think is great. They're doing their own forecasting with this system because the models have been absolutely terrible. Remember yesterday we had no spaghetti models. First time I've ever seen a system that operational models like the GFS, the CMC, all those showed a low pressure system, but the spaghetti models had zero luck trying to pick it up on their modeling. But now we do have spaghetti models. And But hey, thanks, Misha Reed. Appreciate that. Red with a D. Red with a big double D. So anyway, yeah, we're just early today. All right, so 90%. Let's look at a few things. Now, I posted this earlier. Look at this. This is interesting. So I'm sticking to my early. I do a lot of posting in the morning. All right, so look at that. So here are the latest big 3. I didn't put the CMC in there, but rarely do I use the NAM, but the NAM's on board. But look at these operational models. The Euro, this is Louisiana, by the way. Middle Louisiana, GFS, Middle Louisiana, NAM, Middle Louisiana, Icon, Middle Louisiana. Okay? This is the European rain map showing you the east side that we keep talking about. The confusing thing to me is this. The spaghetti models are now pointing more westward. And so I've never really seen operational runs so far off from the tropical spaghetti models. So just keep that in the back of your mind. It doesn't mean we're going to have any stronger development, okay? So don't get too worked up about that. We only have basically a day and a half of development window here, and it's very broad right now. If this thing had extremely good spin in lower levels and mid levels, then I'd be like, yeah, this thing's going to wrap up quick. But it doesn't have that right now. It's a big, sloppy, low pressure system that's going to be mainly a rainmaker. So don't get too worked up, in my opinion, that we're going to see anything too crazy as far as strength. But keep an eye on it. Never say never in the tropics. But time is not on its side, or structure. And what I mean by structure is this. basically, there's a few. This is the old school way of doing it. Looking at the vorticity maps, you can see really broad low. We got more of a vorticity signature over the Lesser Antilles right now, but this is a very broad low pressure system. Middle level of the atmosphere, extremely broad. So it's gonna take time. So don't expect this thing to be any like crazy shocker development. Now you can see some really wide spinach going on here, starting to bubble. The last frame here definitely showing it. So it's trying. You can see it. I mean, we got clouds rolling in, finally getting the shear relaxed enough, and it's trying. So this stuff here, though, this is the yucky rains. Yesterday, South Florida got hammered with rains blowing in from the shear. And we might get some again today. A little more sporadic today. So anyway, that's that. Broad, low level spin. Hurricane hunters are flying out. Don't stress about this thing being anything too strong. Wind wise, this is a good map that I posted on Twitter earlier today. I'll leave this up for a second. So the number one. So when I posted millibars, when you see 1,000 millibars, generally speaking, that's tropical storm. So that's the number one question I get. Like, what are millibars? So if we start seeing 995 is when I start thinking, oh yeah, there's a chance of a hurricane. So this is an old Saffir-Simpson scale. 994 was the cutoff. 980 to 994 category 1. So if you're curious, I have this chart on my page, obviously on the bottom here. But if you ever get confused on what millibars mean, this is just a rule of thumb. It's not science, it's not official, but 1,000 millibar usually means tropical storm. So if you're wondering. Now, let's look at the latest couple other models here real quick. We can get on it. We can look at a few things. So again, here's Tropical Tidbits models. He's got the site we use the most. We love Levi's site. Now, these are your 6Z. The 12Zs come out around 9 o'clock Eastern. But we're watching for this basic general turn. So again, very unlikely we're going to see much of anything in most of Texas, okay? The official rain map chart that NOAA has put out here for the 5-day is this, okay? And you can see that same general thinking here, all right? So this is 5-day rains. Look at Texas, maybe the eastern edge. So that's been the same theme. Sydney, there's really no true center right now, so it's kind of a guessing game, The biggest thing is that there's a high pressure system that's going to be building over Florida, and this is going to basically keep it locked in to the center Gulf, if that makes sense. That's, makes the most sense is this sucker's just going to go straight north because this high pressure is actually going to help steer this thing. Let's take a look at the latest here on Tropical Tidbits. 6Z GFS, here we go. Look at that. Boom. Now, we've had this second little puddle of moisture. Look at the little face here. The main low expected is the X. These two are kind of going to merge together, X's and O's, and become one. But here's our high pressure building over Florida, basically. The good old high. This is today, tomorrow, high pressure. And what happens is high pressure winds spin clockwise, and that'll be a big steering mechanism for our system. So, Ron, it's not traveling at fast at all. It's not even moving. It's not anything yet. Hey, Nancy from Tybee. Close to Savannah there. What's up, Pat Trasha Frappier? How you doing? Hey, Katie Haley. What's happening? Glad to be home. Time for rain. Who's got Fisher-Price toys? We love adult toys. Thank you, Diana. Appreciate being a star sender. Billy Ventures, what's up, buddy? Very moist, yes. Angie Baker's going to Panama City Beach. Wow. That has to be your call. But I'd be watching the weather close. So Shelly did a Facebook Live yesterday, by the way. So we have the possibility of doing a drunk donkey cruise in March on a brand new ship. Tease. Hey, Rich Hall, what's up, buddy? Bug Nation. Hey, thanks, Brian Russell. Yeah, I was really excited about that. Thank you. That was a shock, very humbling moment. But here, let's go back to this real quick. So here's the high pressure. So that's why we got, see how strong the high pressure is? So everybody's worried about this thing turning into Florida. There's a high pressure system. So high pressure systems block and they steer, and that's why we're getting this. Now, what's coming? Look at this. This is not good news for you that don't want rain, but our system is going to get wrapped up. There's approaching front midweek, and our system's going to be out of here Monday, Tuesday on the East Coast. But we got a front coming, unfortunately. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we have a front coming. Let me show you that real quick so I don't forget. But there's a front coming midweek. Boom, right here. So whatever's left of whatever it is, this is Monday morning, early Monday morning. Here comes a front. And look, there's our front Tuesday. Maybe a little bit into Wednesday. So more rain. That's why when you're looking at the 5-day rain chart, when you go to like a 7-day rain chart, it increases a lot. So you got to be careful. That's adds the secondary rain coming from this cold front. Not cold front, not in June. All right, so let's go back to the models real quick. I just want to show you all the biggies, and then we'll talk about some other ensembles and stuff. So here's the latest GFS. Center, 1,000 millibar. This is early Saturday. Rains start as early as tonight, possibly, but mainly tomorrow is the heavy rain. Got a lot of rain and wind. Dorothy, the only wind, I'm going to show you some wind charts. Just remember with these little guys, let me show you all these models real quick. All right, so Euro, keeping it basically middle Louisiana. Latest CMC, doesn't even really develop it much. Latest Icon, middle, and that's the biggies. Navy model, middle, most of the action on the east side. All right, so again, we're talking 1,000 millibars, sustained winds. Let's look at that real quick. I don't expect wind gusts over 50, but there is a good. Well, let's go back to blah, 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 blah. Let's go to. We could probably go to. Let me look at here. Let's look at something real quick. I think we might be in the window of the NAM now. So let's see here. So the only thing you got to watch with these systems, especially when we have deepening lower pressures and we have a lot of shear in the upper atmosphere right now because of it, there's always that possibility of water spouts and tornadoes. So because there's a lot of shear in the atmosphere and we have this lowering pressure, and that video that I showed early on the intro, that was from Ada, and that was a 60-mile offshore system that produced a lot of surge in Tampa Bay. So this could produce, 3 to 5 foot surge. Well, that's not official. We'll wait for the NHC. But wherever this decides to push up, center to the east, if you're in low-lying areas, Friday into Saturday, we can have a push. And of course, depending on high tide, you add that to the mix, and you could have what we had here in Pinellas County. So keep that in mind. Just because of the speed isn't there, you can still get these squalls off the water that could be pretty intense with tornadoes and stuff. So here's the latest NAM. This thing's loading here. Why is it automatically running? There it goes. All right, so here is the time frame. So Friday morning, boom, right here. So these little guys, like I told you got to watch these little guys. We're going to have dry air getting pulled in from the northwest. And hey, Stephanie Stokes, how's it going? Microburst. So David Berryhill, I think the rain's going to slowly wind down by the time it gets to you. Hey, what's up, Loretta Reed? How's it going? Correct. The rain and winds can be. The good thing about this system, it's not going to stall either. Because there's a front coming Sunday, Monday, this thing's going to get picked up and get turned out. Now, the Euro is showing a stronger system than the GFS. I'm going to show you that. But listening to Levi, he tended to question that because, it's the only one that does it, and I guess it's being prone to show more development over land. So keep that in the back of your mind. So look at this. So this is Friday morning. Just want to show you. These are the squalls that are going to start coming in. Now, exact placement's impossible at this point, but, this is Friday, evening. And here's Saturday morning. This is Saturday noon. So Saturday noon, you just get the idea. This map goes out to Saturday afternoon. So just for an example, we keep talking about the moisture tail. This is Saturday 2-3-3. This is Saturday afternoon. It only goes out 60 hours. But as our system starts to turn this tail, there's going to be a moisture trail as always. So as our system moves this way, this line is going to end up sliding this way. So more of the panhandle into Sunday, this type of energy down in the Gulf is going to end up going a little bit more to the east as our system goes east. So again, just living on the Gulf, these things. I mean, they can bring squally storms coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to start Friday morning. Whether or not they get into Florida or not, we might get a stray one here and there, but doesn't look. Maybe today is your best shot as our front. See, our front's going to disappear finally, and then we're just stuck with this thing. So maybe a little lingering today, but I don't know. Let's look at 24-hour rains real quick. So here's today's rain potential. Very, very, very isolated in Florida today. It was a lot more juicy yesterday. For sure. Here's your flood potential map for tomorrow. Obviously, it starts increasing. Thursday might even, or Saturday. Oh, big time. So here's Saturday flood potential. You can see, again, even if the sucker goes this way, everything's to the east. So heavy rains is in the forecast. They have come down a little bit, which is good news. Here's your latest. Pockets of rain, a couple little yellow dots indicate, we could be nearing 10 inches plus. So it's kind of shifted maybe a tick to the east for the heavies into Mississippi, Alabama, but definitely lower Louisiana, eastern side. This is, Friday, Saturday, the heavy stuff on that. So, and then all right, let's look at the euro real quick because we gotta look at this potential. Because it keeps showing a little more of a crazy setup going across so let me go to southeast here, get a little closer. I don't think we can do that on this one. Let me see. Euro, I don't think we can do that on the 850. Let's see. We can go, I guess we'll just do this right here, 850 thickness. All right, so here's the euro. Now, we showed this yesterday a lot. The Euro's predicting that this could maintain, 998 pressure. So anytime you get pressures under 1,000 over land, it could get pretty stormy. So here's Monday morning. Okay, Sunday night again. We talked about middle Georgia. Sunday night could be a little stormy. So just keep that in your mind. That has not changed. This thing could produce some stormy, windy weather. Here's the latest thinking. This is your maximum winds. So still showing a little bit of rejuvenation. Is that a word? Rejuvenation. I don't know. Anna, man, we don't need to talk about Harvey no more. That was not good. Harvey stalled. It made sense. Harvey had a lot of moisture feeding up from the lower Gulf, and we had a blocking high pressure system, and it just sat there for days. So hey, Bobby Andy, what's up? Thomas Parker, how's it going? Hey, got somebody from the Bahamas. Lucky you. Vanessa Stewart in the Bahamas. What's up? Hey, Brandon Burdine, what's going on, buddy? We are going camping for 2 days. Hey, Chris, how's it going? I was just going back and looking at comments. Yep, we're July 4th is my no tropic zone. Daniel, where's your big fishing trip at? Oh, Big Bend. Big Bend? You're right. I thought you meant Panhandle. I think you'll be fine. This is your max wind speed. So this is throughout the whole event. This is through Tuesday. So you can just kind of get the idea, It's kind of like that, where you might get the biggest winds. And this is the area we can get a little burst. So this is Sunday night, Monday, right here. Sunday night, Monday morning. And this thing is going to be Monday night, Tuesday on the East Coast. So Sunday night, Monday night, Saturday night, Friday night. All right. I'm glamping. That's right. Well, I can't let Sarah. We have 6 games this weekend, man. She's our princess. She has to have air conditioning. Evan Evans. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in on the latest and greatest here. I want to show you one more thing. Let's look at the water vapor loop. Water vapor. So we got a big old bunch of dry air to the northwest, and that could slow down a little bit of development. It also can help fire up some storms. Here's one look at it. So this will be a messy system. We'll see if any of this dry air gets wrapped up around it. So this is another. So it's got 2 big strikes against it. It's got time not on its side. Tropical systems need a lot of time to develop stacking, and this does not have time. And then it's got dry air, so tropical storm, in my opinion. And this shear on the north side is still there, and it's weakening a little bit, but we still have this is what we're looking at. This is the bay down here. It's hard to see. That's a Yucatan. This is Florida, but got shear up here. That's what's blowing that convection. And then here's your upper level winds and Peach. You can see the upper level winds coming across from the west, southwest a little bit. But there is a window, definitely a window. This is all sliding a little over. So, the shear window is definitely going to open. Here's your steering map. Great map. I haven't used this one all season. So here is the cool map. Here's our high pressure here that's building. Come here, Sarah. Sarah, come here. Say hi. So the girls are home. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Wave. Show them your nails. You got to put it on the camera there. Sarah got her nails done yesterday. Look at that. She's so proud of them. She picked out the color and everything, right? All right, go. They're going to get Duncan and get gas because we have to haul ass.
Oh, I can't say that.
We have to haul ass. What's up, South Padre Island, Texas? Shark bait. Hey, Sarah, everybody says hi.
Say hi.
They say watermelon sugar. Hi.
That's so stupid.
Oh, anyway.
Camera shy.
Yep, Diane. Hey, water is terrible. Flooding is bad. Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday. Flood potential is very high along Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. But anyway, here's our system right here, and we got high. This is the same thing. It's crazy. We've been talking about this forever. This high is going to become a little stronger, and it's basically this is the door, the opening, and it's going to have a window of opportunity to move north in between these 2 highs. So kind of fascinating how that works, huh? All right, so somebody said that convection is firing. Let's go to Weather Nerds. We can really zoom in on the Weather Nerds. Got me a trailer yesterday from Northern Tool Supply because I used to tow the golf cart in the back of my truck, and that was kind of scary. So we got a lot of camping to do this summer, and so Julie's happy now. She had to drive. She had to drive my truck one time with the golf cart in the back. She was a little scared. All right, so here's weathernerds.org. There's nothing more redneck than driving your Chevy Silverado with a golf cart in the back. But yeah, listen, this will be on replay, by the way. So if you're tuning in, I apologize. I couldn't. It's either not go live today or go live early. So there you go. You can kind of see the center. This is interesting to watch. Remember yesterday when I did a post that said, looks like the window of opportunity is opening. Well, it's still there. It's still the same low pressure. And if you were to have to make it out, you could arguably say that, you know, it's trying to wrap up, obviously, here. But you can definitely see the clouds, the convection, you know, blown in. The shear up here is strong. This is gonna decrease today. But all this is starting to pull itself in a little bit. So you're watching the birth of a little baby tropical depression. This is not weather porn. This is G-rated. But you can see it definitely got some activity going on with a lot of lightning. Lightning is an indicator too of strengthening. Visible satellite. I don't know if it's too early yet to see a lot of visible satellite, but we'll see. The last couple frames. Oh yeah, look at that. Boy, you can really start to see its spinach. Wow. That is something else. Look at that. So definitely this little area right here. Definitely where it's trying. But it takes time. It'll take time. The hurricane hunters are going out this afternoon. Let's see if we got any ASCAT passes here. Oh, we might have one. Nah. Very broad. But you can see the wind bar starting to curve around a little bit. So it'd be somewhere right around here probably. Let's see. ASCAT B. It might be a little more closer. It is. Oh, look at that. You can start to see kind of where it's thinking wind speeds. Here's a Yucatan, so you can get a good idea sometimes where the center is. And just there's one link I got. It works. Let's see if this one's updating yet. There's a little bit there. It's kind of neat. This is I got all these links on my site, by the way. So there's kind of the best guess on where the low is, but you know it's going to bounce around a little bit. Where the center actually sets up. When you watch a tropical system evolve, the centers will move around a lot. See, we got two vorticities right here. Now you know what? we have this main one, but if it looks like the convection might be trying to do this one. And we saw some of the modeling show this, like a little low here merged with this low. To make one low. So, you know, watch this. I don't know. Yesterday, a lot of the models were picking up on the second little vorticity area, maybe. It really shows up on 850. So we got the battle of lows. Evan Evans. So Evan's saying this one's going to take over. Well, you know what? Let's take a look at this. Let's watch it in real time. So here's the Yucatan. We got two competing low pressure systems. 700 millibar. Well, there's a little, I mean, it could be a little 500. So we got a little 500 spin here, a little 700 spin here, and we got 850 here and here. So you're right. I mean, the northern one could be the one. This one could be taken over. Now, we go back to the weather nerds. I don't know if I still have it open or not. Let me close some. Oh, yeah, there it is. So let's go back to weather nerds and take a look. So we're looking northwest of the Yucatan, and this is that secondary. So this little guy right here, we had one here and we had one here. So this one to me looks like it's got thunderstorm activity too. So maybe this will be the one that wins. This one might end up being, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that A, it'll be a little more Friday night, Saturday morning landfall. But hey, Jason, nope, not enough time and a little dry air. Kenneth, we are on early today. Yeah, I know. I try to let everybody know, but I had to be out of here early tomorrow. Or I'll be gone. I had to leave at 9. So that sucks. But we can do a replay on that. So BOGO. What's up, Brax? Yeah, man, we got Fisher Ring toy stack lesson coming. Yeah, we can show you for the old school. Look at that. Remember somebody mailed this last year because this is what we talked about with Vorticity. 850, 700, 500, 250. Well, actually, we got 1,000, 850, 700, 500, 250. If all these stack, we got a bad hurricane. If none of them stack, we got a sloppy, big old thing we're looking at now. If these three stack, then we got a chance. This is so when these. Long story. I don't want to waste too much time on stacking, but surf. Yeah, we can look at some swell models. I got a bunch. The Windy actually has a good one. Let's see what kind of winds we get. Where you at? Florida? So Florida's not going to have too much. This is Saturday morning. Long, we got two little areas showing up on the GFS. This kind of showed up yesterday too. There's your waves, obviously. This is tonight or tomorrow night, 6 p.m. So anyway, as far as Florida goes, because we got this high pressure coming in around here, there's not going to be a lot of wave action for Florida because we're going to have winds coming out of the southeast. But obviously, yes, for sure. The GFS has got sporadic data. Some of that was what you're looking at. Nothing for Florida, really. Maybe more on the East Coast, actually. Saturday, 2 p.m. He's only not even 3. 3 is like darker blues. But storm surge, Brandon, yes. Because we got a northern lowering pressure system. Surge will be, it'll be 3-5 foot, maybe 6. I don't know. I mean, we got to wait for the NHC for sure, but they don't have any maps out yet because there hasn't really been a storm yet. I don't know if the Sierra site's got anything on it. I haven't even looked at it all. I got a little bit here, I guess. I don't know if this is live or not, but yeah. So this map's actually working. So you can go here to Sierra right here, Sierra coastal storm surge map. I'd wait, obviously, to find a final track, but they're showing it. They're showing some. It says June 19th, June 16th to June 19th. So not sure. Well, there's Cameron, Port Arthur. So, storm surge is like the great unknown. The most argued part of storm predictions is the storm surge. Because a slight track changes everything. And forward speed, pressure drop. But anyway, it's interesting, right? This will be updated a lot if we do get a system and we get a path. Then obviously these maps will be a lot more updated with current data. But interesting. I could kind of see it. I mean, this, no matter what, the system is going to turn. So maybe that might be why we're getting more into Texas a little bit. So we'll be curious about that. Hey, Robert Williams. Nope, it's going to be sucked out to sea. In fact, the Euro's showing that. But pay attention to Texas for surge. That's interesting. I'm glad you brought that up. I need to share this site for an idea of what we could see. But the system, all right, so we got competing vorticities happening right now. Interesting, but it's definitely trying to organize. You can see it very well on satellite here. We're going to start seeing more daylight shots here, which is a great map. That's why the hurricane hunters are going in tonight, this afternoon, because they know by then things are probably going to be a little better organized. Precipitable water showing plenty of juice getting sucked in. We had that tropical wave help kickstart this whole area. We had some moisture pulled in from the Pacific. We had another wave coming across, and all this is producing copious amounts of rain. Pensacola. Well, I don't know which map to believe the most at this point. The HRR goes out 48 hours. We can go back to I'm thinking it's our normal time, so we can't go out for 48 hours yet. We can only go out 18 hours. We can go to the NAM 3KN. That might go out some more hours. This is a general idea. I mean, this is believable. This is Friday morning. So, this is believable based on all the models. Here's Friday, tomorrow AM early, 6, 7 o'clock. We start to see the rains rolling in. This is 7, 8 o'clock. And throughout the day, through Friday, here's 19Z. So this is more noontime. There's our system. So tomorrow, the stuff gets heavy. Little pocket might be reaching Friday night. Here's Saturday, mid-morning Saturday. And this is the tail we got to watch. It's going to, unfortunately, creep in throughout the day, Saturday into Sunday. Because we're going to have a moisture tail way down here. So it's hard to pinpoint exact time. The dust, Peggy, good question. It's all over the news. I think it's more of on the news. I haven't seen it as much to hype it up. The trusty old map we've always used isn't really showing a lot. It entered South Florida and it kind of got blown away. We had a lot of upper level shear and a lot of moisture, and it kind of sucks it up and dissolves it. That's what happens. But this is, the current map not showing much at all. We have more dry air coming in from the northwest than we do dust, so I don't think this is enough to talk about. There's our main dust plume that's heading right now down in Jamaica. But as far as the Gulf goes, the big stuff never really made it like they said it did. Got a little bit showing up, but not a lot. This is the heavy stuff. So it never really was enough to disrupt things. The moisture won that battle. When you have a lot of moisture, Jason, it's good for clicks, man. I learned that. You get a lot of clicks on the dust. There's more clicks on Saharan dust than listening to Kansas, man. Kansas, dust in the wind. All right, let's look at the moisture feeding up here tomorrow. Precipitable water. So I like this map. This is going to show us what's happening. So here's tomorrow, Friday. Here's Saturday. There's our big heavy rains, Mississippi now in Alabama. There's our moisture tail Saturday. So that's going to keep the rain chances up into Sunday. So, you know, I'm sticking to the what we said yesterday. Sunday is a lot better day than Saturday as far as Panhandle goes. We have a lot of people going. So Sunday, there's hope. It might be very more sporadic, but you know, it would not be it would not be tropics if we don't see a squall coming off the Gulf, rain for 5 minutes, and then you get sunshine. But anyway, so that's that. I mean, you know, again, this is all you need to know as far as who gets the heavy rains. This rain map right here. So we have day. All right, so day 2 outlook. This is Friday to Saturday. There's your flood potential. Friday to Saturday, obviously Friday tomorrow, and then Saturday is there. So that's, you know, big chunk of rain Friday and Saturday coming. And then the East Coast, people were asking about the East Coast. Let's take a look at the Windy app. So like I said, there is a chance that this thing stays kind of strong as it exits Monday. So again, if you're just tuning in Sunday night or Saturday night, where are we at? Not showing up too much right there. So there's our low. All right, there we go. There's a little better map to see it. All right, so Sunday PM is right here. Kind of the same as yesterday. Whatever's left of our low pressure systems could still produce some winds. This is Sunday night. Then here is Monday 4 a.m. So you get the idea. Sunday night going into Monday morning. Could be pretty windy Monday across the East Coast. And then it exits Tuesday overnight, 2 a.m. So here you go. This is Tuesday, 4 a.m. So, you know, could have a little northeast action from the winds coming in off of the Atlantic, but that's what we got. So it could strengthen up a little bit more. Then it's going to be out to sea. No northeast impact. GFS is not showing that at all. GFS showing it kind of dissolving into this, but that's still the same time frame. Monday night out here, so could be a little windy. Saturday night, Sunday, as we get with these tropical systems. So, you know, and look at long range. I haven't really seen anything else. Hey, Carol, thank you for the stars. Don't really see anything long range yet, so that's good news. Got a couple waves starting to pop in on the long range map. This is that one that we saw. That wave that they highlighted 20%, still trucking along. No really development. You're going to get all this early season stuff, but it's still too early in the season. Here's the percentage on our wave reorganizing, or 92 reorganizing next week, but this looks like a big slinky. Look, you can follow along. Oh man! All right, what else is cooking? So that's that. Mark, it's hard to Panama right on that edge. I'm telling you, Panhandle's the big question mark. I think the tip of Florida, Pensacola area obviously is going to get a lot of rain. It's that middle part of the Panhandle that might just get sporadic, squally, tropical squalls, which are very exciting. Hey, Jamelia, the blob over Massachusetts, that's leftover whatever this is, Claudette or TD92 or TD3 or whatever they're going to call it. So this is just leftover. So the Euro's showing a little bit more stronger system for you Monday night. This will be Monday 9 p.m. Could be windy as, and here's our next front setting up, which is going to bring rain and more rain to the area, which nobody wants to see. Here's more rain Tuesday, and there's our system. Claudette, TD3, Invest 92, whatever you want to call it. The Gulf blob. Oh man. They told you the Big Bend a ton of rain. I don't think you're gonna get a ton of rain in the Big Bend. No. I keep watching these rain totals and they're very, 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 very consistent. I mean, light blue is only maybe an inch in 5 days, so that's, you know. This is that line I keep talking about. The red lines are the questionable lines. How much into Texas and how much for middle panhandle. Everybody else is pretty confident we're going to have a lot of rain. So anyway, what's cooking, Brian? Hey, buddy. Nothing's cooking. Thank you, Loretta Reed. Appreciate that. Why are we blob stalking? The great blob of 2021. Big Bend is purple. No, man. To me, I thought this was the Big Bend. Is that not the Big Bend? Maybe I need to do more homework on Florida. I thought the Big Bend of Florida was. Well, I guess you're right. Wow. Okay. Wow, I learned something new. So you're on that edge. Still not a lot. Still not saying a ton of rain. It's right on that borderline of the heavy stuff. Huh. Interesting. Hey, so I am a drunk donkey sometimes. So what do they say here? Oh, well, Big Bend, okay, so the Big Bend coast, that's what I always called it. So the map shows the Big Bend coast of Florida in blue, and the Big Bend region, need to be more clear. The Big Bend region extends west of the Big Bend coast. Didn't know that. So now we got a Big Bend region and a Big Bend, say that 10 times fast. Big Bend region, Big Bend coast. And so we got Big Bend coast, Big Bend region. Remember Gentle Bend? Gentle Bend. I watch this show all the time. Gentle Bend was in Florida, right? Gentle Bend. we had a bear. Man, I can't believe that show was before I was even born. Jeez, I feel old. 65. 60, jeez. 67 to 69. Man, I wasn't even born yet. I remember the airboat. We're taking the kids on an airboat ride, I think, for when we go camping. I think it'd be kind of fun, actually. Yeah, we always do a geography lesson, Sue. Evan, well, you got it, man. You're on it. I'll be watching it with you. You definitely look at where the heaviest lightning concentration is, as far as maybe where it's trying to organize. If there are two, spinning areas, I mean, definitely, obviously, this one's got the most lightning right now. So that could be where we're watching. That's what the hurricane hunters are going to let us know. Once the hurricane hunters put in their little data and they get all the information and feed it to these computers, guess what? Spaghetti models become way smarter. Once spaghetti models have real data, then we start to see at least true center. Then it gets a little more clear with weather patterns and stuff, how they're going to affect things. Because look, obviously, center here doesn't change much, except, could be more of a eastern track, because that high pressure is going to be here regardless. I mean, that could push it out that way a little more. But anyway. So we're watching that. Here's the two spinners. Got a pair. We got BOGO. BOGO. We have BOGOs all the time. Just like that. BOGO. That's a Florida thing. I think Publix started BOGOs, didn't they? Buy one, get one. So I always tell Julie, she's like, oh, I got two of these. They're BOGO. I'm like, well, when you buy one, you always get one. right? You buy one, you get one. If it's you buy one, you get two, it should be bogged. It should be bogged. But you can't say that, I guess. Win Dixie. All right, any more questions? Hey, the dog isn't snoring today, by the way. Have a meal. Yeah, you're late. I'm sorry. We had to go early today. Missed all the fun. Should be go. Yeah, buy one, get one free. There you go. Bogoff. There we go. Bogoff. Sounds like I'm cussing you out. Bogoff! Look at weather models, ensemble plots. Okay. Which ones? Show me the link. The only ones that I know that weather models has is GFS and Euro. And another good site. I haven't used it all year. Well, let's look at some GFS and Euro ensembles. So here's the GFS or Euro clustery mess, but you can kind of think of the same. And then latest 6Z GFS might be out. Let's take a look. Let's looky. Yeah, there they are. There they are. Almost exactly the same. But the thing to note, light green, 1,000 millibar. So we're hyping up a tropical storm. Yes, tropical storms can still create. Tim Bolin, yep, New England could. Saturday. Gary, the only reason we say BOGO is because we've watched countless times. We've had like two blobs at the same time, two storms at the same time. We had Marco Polo last year. I think, was that Marco Polo? Was that even a thing? Did we have Marco Polo? But we've always kind of just joked casually. And BOGO looks like 2020, Shelly. All right, so let's go to the NOAA page here. This is another cool spaghetti model site that we could plot. Some ensembles. Where are the ensembles? Did they take them away this year? Oh, no, there's some. There's some models. I don't know where my ensembles went. There should be ensemble track IDs. Invest. I don't know. They changed the site a little bit on me this year, so I have to learn it a little better on that. But I don't know why we're not getting our ensembles. Not showing. But anyway, here's spaghetti models. That's 24-hour segments. This is due intensity. So even intensity models aren't showing anything more in a tropical depression. So sexy. Hey, yeah, almost 9. I gotta wait for Julie to get back anyway. She's filling up the car. So all right, anything else we could talk about? So we got it. We just got to wait and watch. Watch and wait. 90% chance. We got a big rainmaker coming. Things are still the same. We're going to wait on the hurricane hunters to go out there and do their thing. We'll start looking at visible satellites. It's going to start popping up here real soon. You can really see that convection trying to pull in. And you can see this cluster getting sucked in too. It's really neat. All this is racing in. It is so fascinating that this whole region has always helped spawn tropical systems over the years. And right now it appears it's about right there. This is where our heavy cluster is. We'll keep an eye about right here. This little guy right here. We'll see. You can watch it in real time. No surge maps yet, Leslie. The only one that we really got is the Sierra map here. This little guy, and it's decent. I mean, it's showing I don't know how accurate it is, but take it for what it's worth. You know, we got some surge showing up. 4 foot. It's yellow. It's experimental. We'll wait for the National Hurricane Center to come out with theirs, but there you go. That's, you know, it's a possibility, right? This is makes sense. The storm will be coming in from here, so that's you know, the path here is going to be pushing all this water. So there you go. I still think we'll have a little bit more with our normal thunderstorm push if the blob ends up being on this side. And let's see, we got some other ones. Storm surge map. These are just what if situations. These aren't real. So, all right. Who's bugging? Brax, nobody's bugging me. Hey, rip currents, Leslie. Yes. Loop eddies, Brian. Yes. Nothing. Howard the Duck. I wonder if our loop eddy broke off. We've been watching this little guy. Drum roll. Ah, so close. It's fixing to become one. We actually got a little bit of heat out here. Look at that. That could be a player. That could definitely be. Little bit of ocean heat. Let's take a look. Got so much cool stuff to look at. There's a little bit there, not much more, but anyway, cool stuff. All right, so that's all good. We did good. Hey, what's up, Mike Soul? All right, well, lightning. Oh God, you guys are hearing lightning. Sorry. You like the background noise? I didn't know I had desktop audio. Good thing something else didn't open up. This is Julie telling me she's here. No. I think I hear her car running though. Probably here. Oh, the door is open. She's here. So. All right, so listen, I'll be tornado risk, Tony? Yes, always. Always has a risk with squall lines off of the Gulf of Mexico. Always. So those will start Friday. Some of your higher resolution NAM modeling here is starting to show that and let's just zoom in to Louisiana just because that's where we'll start seeing it. But anytime you get these squalls, let me go to about, you know, right here, boom, this is Friday morning. I should have done. Let me do southeast. Get more Mississippi and Alabama supercell. So as our system, here we go. This is a good shot. So any of these isolated. This is Friday morning. Any of these little isolated cells coming in off of the Gulf definitely could be ones to watch. You know, they're very common with tropical systems, but always the east side is the strongest. This is all throughout the day Friday, and it's going to be happening on Saturday too. Here's Saturday morning. So it's kind of a slow mover. This is Saturday morning right here. And this is Friday morning, so there's our tail. We always get a tail, and that's going to be pushing itself towards the Panhandle Sunday. That's why, you know, Sunday is very questionable how much everybody gets as far as strong storms on Sunday, but that possibility is definitely there. So, all right, cool, man. All right, so we're good to go. All right, well, I'll be live later on our back posting heavily here in a little bit this afternoon. We'll do our supporter video. Maybe I'll go live later if we have anything to talk about. But the Hurricane Hunters are heading in. Later, we'll see what they say, and you can follow them on Tropical Tidbits, where I go, obviously. But if you go to Tropical Tidbits, Aircraft Recon, right there, it'll pop up. And what they're going to be looking for more than anything, this mission is going to be true center, and they'll be measuring things like moisture in the atmosphere. I'm sure they'll be looking at this high pressure system how much that might influence. Another thing they're going to be checking down the road is the high pressure building over Florida, and they will, they'll be measuring things like the high here, how strong it is. We got a little dry air injection here. The high pressure that's building over Florida, that might be something they measure maybe on another mission, but they're going to want to start measuring the strength of the high, because that means how far east, how far west this thing would go. There's your blob of rain. This is Friday night, Friday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning, and then here's your questionable Sunday, the trail of moisture. They could even reach over into Louisiana still for Sunday, so it all makes sense. High pressure again, we'll be looking at that. Here's simulated satellite. This is on anyway, all right, cool. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Sorry I'm early today, but we got a lot of information out. This will stay live. People can watch it. Just no big changes, Just keeping an eye on what the hurricane hunters find, and pressures at least are keeping it moderate, tropical storm at best. So that's the good news right now. It takes a lot of time for these things to organize, and doesn't have a lot of time on its side. So, but we'll watch it in real time as always. Never say never in tropics. So, and don't ever say it's only a tropical storm, because we saw what Ada did here. Lots of flooding, hundreds of homes flooded in Tampa Bay. So, be good. We will see you tomorrow at our normal time, 9:19.